Yo, what's up, my man?
How you doing, Jason? Oh, wow.
Good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man.
Good to hear.
You?
Oh, yeah.
How's everything, man? Good?
Well, in layman's terms, are fucked. I think we found the storm. Like, for sure. And it's nothing that anybody ever thought of. So.
Well, I can't wait. All right, we're going live in 5 seconds. This is my first time using StreamYard, so.
Oh, nice.
Wow, man. First off, I just want to say, thank you so much for all your value. Thank you so much for everything that you've taught me in the past year and a half.
Hey, you know what, man?
Whoops.
Climate change affects all of us. This is a chance to do something to it.
My bad.
Oh, it's all right. If you want to see the stuff going on around here, man, it's just stuff turns on. It's like, no.
But seriously, your value for the past year and a half, I know you're doing your part, always we, never me. But seriously, it's helped out so many people, including myself. And just thank you for guiding me into a higher dimension, dude. Seriously, I really appreciate it.
You know what? That's what we're supposed to do, though. I mean, that's what we were sent here to do, and that's why we're all here. I mean, we're here to just help one another, and just try to keep people on the positive path, because a lot of people they don't see anything, and they're like, oh well, of course nothing's gonna be it's not televised, so I don't believe it. It's like, what did they say in the beginning? Especially like all the newbies, it's like you can't now just jumping in this right now and thinking that what we're saying is like, oh, you're way over the top. Tell you what. We can go way over the top. People won't like it, but you know what? I don't know what to tell them. All we can do is just, when they find out who is behind all this, they're going to flip their lid like big time. Like you see all these people screaming about, President Trump, they let everybody out of Guantanamo Bay, all the Muslims. I'm like, because they didn't do it. What part of this don't you guys understand? They had nothing to do with it. Our own government framed them all. And then come to find out that they ran an exercise in August, like a trial run, right? Who's to say that that's not when they got all the pictures of them getting on the plane? I mean, if you really think about it, it's not like our government's been on the up and up. And you think about it, why would they have a Global Guardian War Game September 10th through 12th, 2001? Makes no sense at all. But yet they have all these little war games like Dark Winter, Clade X, Event 201, and then the big one that ties it all together. In which case, that one, woo,
Which is?
the Storm.
Storm.
The Atlantic Storm. It's by Johns Hopkins, Bloomberg School of Public Health. So Bloomberg's got his ass in there. So now you look at all this, it's like, whoa. Then you start seeing the shakedowns. When I saw that, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Then we found the Iron Eagle. Because an Iron Eagle is a colonel, right? Because he's not going to advance up in rank. So he's stuck there. Well, this Colonel Randall Larson, U.S. Air Force retired, he's the national security advisor for Johns Hopkins. So now you add that into some of the books that he's written. Stop me if anything sounds stupid, right? Let's see. Our own worst enemy, asking the right questions about security to protect you, your family, and America. Yeah, sounds familiar. Avoiding the abyss. We are in the abyss, so that just means even more. Progress shortfalls and the way ahead in combating the weapons of mass destruction threat. This one is what gets me. What corporate America needs to know about bioterrorism. Then there's the executive desk book on corporate risk and response for the Homeland Security. Now, wasn't it just like last week or a week before that we just busted out on what the corporations are? They all run through the Vatican. When they say all roads lead to Rome, where's Rome now? Think about it. Rome was two things. It was an empire and it was a republic. Now all you got to do, let's just go right over the pond, right to America. You have an empire state, which is New York, and you have a California republic. Both Democrat run. And this is where it gets real fun. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab it real quick. Because
Time.
now I'm starting to see why they told us to dig, right? What job digs? An archaeologist, right? So it means go way back, right? We say way back, we're talking way back. So we found out who started the Illuminati. The real Illuminati, the Gnostic Illuminati, not this fake shit that they have with the Adam Weishaupt that they started on May 1st, 1976 or 1776. No. So the funny thing is that when they say P equals C, we knew it then too. Castor equals Pollux. Because what it is it's the Dionysus. Now, because we have to go all the way back. I mean, Plato, Pythagoras, all that. Because Plato wrote the Republic, right? But there's just one problem with it. That Pythagoras, the whole Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, if he's counting at home, he came up with a political philosophy and economic system that integrates communal ownership and confederations of highly localized independent communities. Now, when you look at the spelling, when you really think, if you drop like a couple letters off that, wouldn't that mean communism?
Communism.
And it actually is, because guess what it points directly to? Libertarian socialism. And you know how all these little ditch pigs like this liberalism, socialism, Marxism, and just filth. I mean, it all goes back to way back then. And Plato's big in this, because we found out what the cult that runs the world is. It's the Bacchus cult, and it's the whole Roman. Because this all goes back to the Romans, the Etruscans, because the Etruscans are the sea people. Now, the problem with the Etruscans are the Romans took everything after the Etruscans. They copied them all the way down the line. Like Romans could not be. They everything that everybody said that the Romans perfected, it was the Etruscans and the Greeks that did it. That's why Rome went and invaded Greece. And that's why it's Greco-Roman. It's like, hey, we started that, But the Etruscans are big in this. Anybody remember when they were showing pictures of Epstein's bathroom in his place in Florida? It had a dentist chair in it. Why would you have a dentist chair in your bathroom? Funny thing is that the Etruscans are the one that not perfected dentistry, but they're the ones that started dentistry. But they're the ones that first put a bridge into a person's mouth. Yeah. Bridge has a lot of meanings in this. Multiple meanings. Everything does. So now when you go back to the Etruscans, like we went over all this a long time ago, but there's something that really, really got to me when I hit Plato. And now, because remember they always talk about, all these draconian laws and all this. Is like, doesn't that like just sounds like Draco, like the Alpha Draconians and everything. It's like, guys. So you guys don't want to understand that there are reptiles, reptilians, all this other. I mean, everything that they've put in the movies is here.
Is real.
Especially the movies coming out this year. Now, I've been watching movie clips and all because I hate the movies and I hate TV. But on YouTube, you can watch all the clips from 2021, everything. A lot of them are pretty odd. They have one called The Eternals, which is actually pretty cool. But they had this other one with Chris Pratt in it that had these things called spikes. I'll tell you what. I don't know how many Quaaludes he had to do that. I had to see any of those. Fuck that. I mean, no. These things look, man, it's bad.
What is it?
I'm trying to think of the movie. Something tomorrow. Man, here, let me pull up real